Thanks so much, Mr. Toastmaster. This is Having Fun with Vocal Variety. We are going to go through some interactive exercises today. You are entitled to turn off your camera if you feel that will help you to be able to be less self-conscious and use your voice. Headsets are best for this because they allow us to hear more people at a time. However, if you don't have a headset, you are still able to participate. If we do get a lot of feedback, I will simply mute everyone and then people can unmute as needed. I'd like to start by talking about what is vocal variety. Well, Malcolm has done a wonderful job of demonstrating it because he has a wonderful way of being able to do character voices, different paces, different tones, different inflections, lots of different ways to do vocal variety. Let's have some people in the chat put some examples of vocal variety. So I just named a few. Who can name some more?
Speaking slow or fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Pacing. In fact, we're going to do a fun exercise right now about pacing. Yes, high and low. Absolutely. We're going to do a fun one with high and low as well. Let's actually start with the high pitch, low pitch exercise. I don't know if you have ever tested a mic before. Has anyone ever done a sound check, I wonder? Well, if you haven't, I am going to teach you how to do it, and we're going to have fun with it to use it as a vocal variety exercise. So you start with the low pitch of your voice, and you increase the volume and the pitch at the same time. It's a great way to just kind of energize yourself. If you're off camera, you can stand up, you can gesticulate, you can do whatever you want and not worry about the frame. And if you're on camera, please try to stay in frame so that people can see you. So you would basically start low pitch and raise. So, whoa. And it's fun, it's silly, it's ridiculous, but it gets you to use different parts of your voice, even if your voice cracks like mine just did. So is everyone ready to try it? Let's hear the din. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Isn't that kind of fun? So when you do that, you can sort of see, and a lot of times lower emotions like sadness, we're kind of at the lower end, lower energy. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad. You know, it's maybe quieter volume or maybe more intense because we're trying not to cry, you know, that kind of part of our voice. But when we're excited, we might be kind of a higher pitch and happier and faster and that sort of thing. The fun thing about vocal variety exercises is you don't have to actually sound realistic when you're practicing. It's just a question of experimenting and playing with your voice. Let's talk about words and phrases that get us into an emotional mood. You can also include gestures if they help you. So you can type in the chat or you can unmute and suggest some words and phrases that help you to get into a particular emotional mood. For me, one of my speeches, this phrase helps me. I wish for me prompts a kind of wistful sort of mood. So when I say, I wish, I'm thinking of that longing feeling and I'm feeling it. And when I'm emphasizing those words, I wish, I'm feeling what that feels like. Oh, Kristen, can you unmute and do yours?
Which one?
The one that you would say that would get you into the mood.
Okay, well, Wahoo!
All
Definitely
right.
gets me in the mood.
Excellent. So when you say that, and you could even include it in a speech when you're talking about being excited, right? Because it's yeah, very good. Cool. For me, I like to do I'm excited. That's another one that works for me. Melancholy is a good word, although it's hard to work into your speech potentially. It may be difficult to get into the frame of mind. So it's helpful to think about phrases or gestures that get you in the mood, because then you can use them along with your voice. So whether it's I wish, I'm excited, woohoo, you can do that. And everyone, it would be good if everyone had a phrase that got them into a particular mood. You could, if you don't have a particular phrase, you can try I'm happy, or I'm sad, or I'm angry. So we're going to have a bunch of din right now, because I want everyone to unmute and use their chosen phrase and just kind of say it a few times until you really start to feel yourself getting into an emotional space. And when you feel yourself getting into that emotional space, you may start to hear your voice change as well to reflect your emotional state. So 1, 2, 3.
I'm
wish.
Love it.
Love
it.
Woo!
I
God.
wish.
Oh my God.
Appreciate it.
That was fun. And I could hear lots of different voices, lots of different inflections, lots of different pacing. Let's do pacing now, actually, as well. Let's see, my timer seems to not. Okay, we've got 2 minutes left. So let's do pacing. This is a fun one. You ever hear those commercials? No purchase necessary, void where prohibited by law. May cause death. Thank you. So this is what we do is we're gonna do a normal speech, just kind of say anything we might be saying. Maybe we'll sell a product. So you can sell a widget, you can introduce yourself, you can do whatever you want, and you're gonna purposely do it slow. So my name is Krista, and you're going to purposely emphasize words that you feel are important. So you're going to go slow, emphasizing words that are important. In the middle of your little 1-minute speech, you're going to just quickly say some phrases, whether it's no purchase necessary, void where prohibited, or whatever phrase you can come up with. So the idea is going slow and then fast and then slow again. Are you all ready to do it? Remember, when you're going slow, you're going to practice emphasizing certain words that you feel are important. When you're going fast, you're just going to say whatever fast phrases that come to mind that you can quickly talk as fast as you can. And then you're going to slow down. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm
My
Krista
name
Giannak.
is
Wise
Kristen
words that matter.
Nichols.
I
I'm
enjoy
vibrant.
working with
To garden.
businesses
I want a hippopotamus for
and
Christmas. Only hippopotamus.
nonprofits
Of course,
to
the
help
weather.
them share the
weather
stories
has to
that
cooperate.
It's
Yeah.
important to make
And then
a
when the
difference
clouds roll in and it
in the
starts to rain and it
world.
starts to pour.
And now what I
and
really
we get
want
hail, and then
to do
we
is
All
get
right,
snow,
let's
and
speed
then
it
we
up.
get wind, and then we
No
get
per-
rain,
no
and
purchase
then it's
necessary,
pouring,
we're
and then it's
prohibited by
soaking
law.
wet, and then I
This is
said,
a contest. You may enter, but you may also die. Thank you very much. I need to hear some more speeding up.
Me. I'll speed up. You want me to speed up? I'll speed up. I'm more than happy to speed
You
up.
need to
What would
speed
you
it
like
up,
me to say?
speed it up, speed it up, speed it up.
Speed up.
And now
As a
slow it
magical
down.
Islander, I can speak very quickly. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And now
Absolutely.
slow
That
it
a
back
Islander
down
can speak very, very
again.
quickly. It's like,
And
you know,
Emphasize
rush
the
me, rush me,
words
go,
that
we
we
go.
feel are
What
very
But my
important
name
for
feel
us.
called to do.
All right, perfect. Fade out. Woohoo! So those are some exercises with vocal variety. Feel free to experiment in front of a mirror, in a closet where nobody can see you, in the living room at home, wherever you happen to do it, and you'll be able to experiment with vocal variety. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster. Oh, do we not have Mr. Toastmaster here?
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, everyone. I
Oh,
just
okay.
got pulled out for a second. My computer got too excited with all of that.